folks, Jolt here with another Transformers review, and today we'll be looking at Titans Returns, Voyager class, Doomshot, and Megatron. What we have here is Megatron in his jet mode. He is a triple changer, being a jet, a tank, and a robot. Overall, it's a bit bulky, but that's kind of par for the course when it comes to jet Transformers. Big cannon underneath. Visible tank treads and robot fists. Only real downsides to this mold is can't really hide much, unfortunately. One bonus is inside the cockpit you can see the head of Doomshot as he is inside piloting the plane. Yet Doomshot is stored inside the fuselage of the jet and just sits right in the cockpit. That is very nice. I mean, from the instruction, I know you're supposed to store them in there in this mode. But I just recently noticed that, yeah, you can see him piloting the jet. It's a nice detail. Now you do have the Titan Master gun on the back. Pulls right off, and yeah, you can actually fit this on the barrel of the cannon in case you wanted to jet with an even bigger, less aerodynamic cannon. It looks alright to me. Overall, I do love how this whole thing just packs into a brick with wings, but at the very least, it looks plausible. It looks like it could work. I mean, while it is a literal brick with wings, you know, from the bottom, doesn't look that bad. Side, not too bad, but yeah, the tread does look a little believable, like these could fold up or something. And the top, real clean. Especially when you see how many moving parts are going to be on there. Now, as for the transformation, we're going to start with pulling off this cannon, just to make it a little easier. Open up the cockpit, pull Doomshot out, which is just a neat little figure. Looks alright. Head is a little Megatron-esque, except he has goggles instead of just eyes. Does have the mutton chops. He does, of course, fold up into the Megatron head. It's nice, but it could use a little paint. Do you like the red eyes, though? And back to Megatron over here. Can take the nose cone and fold it in and close this back up. We're going to come down here, unpeg the turret, so we can fold this in like so. Go and just close that back on. Next, we're going to take the wings, pull them up, pull these tips in. All the way up, tips in, close that, and here's my favorite part of this transformation. Take that and just swing it all the way around and plug it in right here. Do the same for both sides. Now I want to bring this up front a little bit. About there. About there. Then we swing this whole side around and angle it so that the wings line up with this little gap, and that peg reaches that fist. Like so. the same on the other side. Reach in. Peg it in. And we're done for that. And take the wings and collapse them around the back of the tank. Spin the turret around to the front. Take the cannon here. Plug that right on top. Take this cannon, plug it on top of that. Then we open this piece up and slide Doomshot right in. Now we have, and with Megatron in tank mode, we see it's a very, very nice tank. All closed together pretty nicely. It's easily his second best form. Turret spins with little issue. Not too fond of the Titan Master gun up here, but it's really the best place to put it. Doesn't look good anywhere else. Do like the little Titan Master having two cockpits in this whole figure. And you can see the jet canopy in this mode, which part of me kind of wishes the nose cone did not go in there, because I don't know, it'd be nice to have like two minicons here, or not minicons, two Titan Masters, one in here and then one piloting the whole thing. That'd have been nice, but that is not really possible. It would have broken a lot more. It would have messed up this set a lot more if they tried to do that. So it's a small thing that if it was possible I'd like, but I don't think it's possible at all. The figure itself is just great on its own, as is. Underside is pretty well hidden. Like, it all keeps together pretty well. Two red wheels to actually roll. You do have the jet turbines also visible, but because they face the front, you can just say there are two more cannons. I can imagine Megatron being the type to have just more cannons for the sake of more cannons. All in all, great figure with very little problems. Again, I would say this is his second best mode. Like, I'm going from worst to best here, folks, just so you know. Now, as for the transformation into robot mode, I'm going to take Doomshot out again. This time, fold him up for good. Put him off to the side. Take the cannons off, take them apart, and then put them back together like so. And put that off to the side. Close this up. Take the wings and just fold them up and out of the way. Take this piece, fold it up, turn it to face to the back. Take the arms and just open that up, wiggle it out. Right. Probably not the best way of doing that, but it's the only way I can get this out. There you go. Then we fold this up, pull it down, fold that tire in, and we have an arm. Same for the other side. Pull it up, pull it down, fold that in, spin that around. take this up here and bring it up to the chest. And now for the hard part. Fold these down just to get them out of the way. Split the legs and open these out. I kind of wish that these would open outward instead of inward, but again, I'm guessing that'd be making things a bit more complicated. So, pull out the leg like so. Pull out the foot. Close that up. Then do the same for the other side. Pull it out and peg it in. There's a little peg right here that pegs right into a little slot here. Also pegs into this whole slot at the top of the hip. Gotta get that in, or else the jet mode is not going to work too well. Again, pull that out, close that up, and fit these out to be heels. And his robot mode is about complete. So we take the head, drop it in like so. Come up here, and there we go. Pull that down to reach these little release these little pauldrons here. Then we take the cannon and give him his signature weapon. And with Megatron in his robot mode, he is a sight to behold. I gotta say, my favorite part is probably how they pulled off the shoulders. As you have the hinge up here, the swivel right here, but it doesn't really look like it's breaking it too bad. They give some good definition, and it just looks a little more, ironically, organic. Now as for posability, again, arm, swivel the arm, hinge at the shoulder, hinge at the elbow, swivel, hinge, and a swivel at the shoulder. Nothing on the wrist, nothing in the hip. Hinge or swivel in the hip, swivel at the thigh, bend at the knee, 90 degrees. Nothing in the foot, just a little bit downward, but that's about it. And the head can move a little bit, but it's severely blocked off by these pauldrons. All in all, yeah, this is a great Megatron. And I believe I already reviewed a Blitzwing, and I know it's a bit late in this series, but I did hear rumors a while back about this guy being used possibly as a repaint for Blitzwing. I had to double check, but I don't know if he ever has been used as a repaint. A Blitzwing figure like this should definitely come with 3 target masters. That way you can have his 3 different faces. I know it's not something the original Blitzwing would have, but it is a gimmick I would like to see kept. But overall, this is a great figure. I do like the fusion cannon. The directions do have you have it faced around, but I would think you'd want the more delicate parts of the cannon to be inside, where you can actually guard it to protect it from possible attacks. And I mean, yes, you do have the little Titan Master seat there, but it's not going to look good no matter what you do. Beyond all, there's a little backpack, but it's light enough and it's small enough that I don't think it'll cause you any problems. Plus, you can give Megatron a flight mode. And what's not terrifying about that? And so that is Titans Returns, Voyager class, Doomshot, and Megatron. I thank folks for watching. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you folks next time.